Greetings everyone, this is Chapter 4 Deontology. My name is Patrick Satomanubag and we'll be having the lesson's objective here. Lesson's objective is to discuss the basic principle of deontology and to apply the concept of agency and autonomy to one's moral experience and evaluate the action using the universality tests. Now, in the introduction, we get the summary of story of Reggie Kabatutan for his extraordinary show of honesty in the performance of their duty or practice the profession. Reggie, a taxi driver who just 3 days before awarding drove his passenger, an Australian named Trent Shield, to his workplace. Having little to sleep and was ill the previous day, left his suitcase inside the taxicab. The suitcase contained at least the amount of 260,000 pesos. Now, ano nga ba ang duty and agency? Duty and agency comes or related to the deontology, which means from the Greek word dion, which stands for being necessary, or dientos, which means duty or obligation. As such, deontology is an ethical study of an individual moral action based on duty and obligation, as it follows a set kind of principle, rules, or obligation. One of the prominent key figure in deontology is Immanuel Kant. He was a German philosopher who laid the groundwork of metaphysics of moral. In this work, Kant brought up the tension that human beings have the faculty called rational will, which is the capacity to act according to the principle that we ourselves determine. Now, to further elaborate deontology, we will use deontology theory to evaluate Reggie's action. Now, again, deontology is the sense of duty and obligation. Now, Reggie returned the suitcase. Why? Because Reggie has the sense of duty and obligation to return it to the rightful owner, no matter how tempting it is to keep for oneself. Now, dito rin papasok yung duty and agency, which is duty stand for the fundamental concept in ethics. It is the obligation to do the right thing even if it produce a bad result. And duty, it is the sense of obligation and responsibility without looking at the consequence of the aftermath. Now, agency naman is the ability to make an ethical decision based on what is right or wrong. This capacity can be found in individual or collective entities. Now, when we say can be found in an individual, it's said that agency or we are the agent of it. Now, as an agent, we have the ability to make a critical decision. Now, that is what agency is. And dito rin papasok yung mga statement at the back of the previous statement, which is duty is an obligation and responsibility. In the previous statement, Reggie returned the suitcase without wanting any reward, right? He was not expecting any reward. Now, that is an example of duty. Now, ang agent naman or ang agent nun ay si Reggie. And the agency is to make a critical decision. And the critical decision there is to return the said suitcase to the rightful owner, even if it is just the right thing to do. Now, dito rin papasok yung rational will ng isang tao or agent. The rational will is to act according to the principle that we ourselves determine. Ito rin yung nagsasabi na pinagkaiba natin sa hayop at tao. It points out the difference. While we and animals are both sentient beings, they actually don't have what we call rationality. Now, ano nga ba yung rationality? Rationality consists of a mental faculty to construct idea and thoughts that beyond our immediate surrounding. As such, we can remove ourselves from immediacy or our surrounding and reflect on our action on how such an action could affect the world. Now, in simpler term, rationality daw is a thought process. That's it. It's the thought process. While, and for example, animal are mostly based. They mostly base their thing to the natural instinct, while human have this rationality that we think before we act. Right now, that is the thought process. We think of a solution or immediate solution before we try to act that way. Now, rational will naman is rational will refers to the faculty to intervene in the world, to act in a manner that is consistent with our reason. As such, that animal only acts according to the impulse based on their natural instinct. Now, the example here stated that act according to their impulse, while we human have what we call rational will. Ano nga ba yung rational will? Rational will, in simpler term, is a thought process that goes against our impulse. It is the ability to have control over our impulses. Ano ba yung mga impulses? For example, dito is we have the statement here of Reggie Kapatutan. Reggie Kapatutan at that moment found a suitcase worth 260,000 pesos. Now, and this is he was contemplating. If he were to return the suitcase, there was no promise of award from the city of Baguio City or to the owner. Now, dito papasok yung impulsive thoughts or impulsive thoughts, which is the temptation na kunin yung pera. But since Reggie Kabatutan was a rational being, he goes against such impulse. 'Di ba? If you were in that kind of position, do you have that kind of sense of duty and obligation to do the right thing? Would you? Now, in Reggie's case, he actually has what we call the rational will to go against the impulse. And before he did that, he thought of it rationally. Now, naiintindihan ba ang rational will and rationality? And one of another example of here is probably when we get a report, when there's a reporting, we actually, and when there's a reporting and we are tired, we try to stay awake, right? We go against our impulse. We go against our natural instinct to sleep or doze off. So, to make a better solution, we go against such impulsive. Kasi gusto mong makakuha ng mataas na grado. So, ayaw mo matulog kasi gusto mo makakuha ng mataas na grado. Ganun yung rational will. And the introduction of Immanuel Kant will be probably to the another reporter. Well, that's all my report. Thank you.